Hello, gurus. Welcome to another episode. I'm speaking to 78,000 of you, 250,000 of you across socials. Make sure to follow me as well on Instagram. There's 11,600 of you there. And on Twitter, there's around 73,000 of you there. The links are down below. And also join in the free Telegram. There's 7,000 of you there chatting together, which is beautiful. We're going to jump into Bitcoin. I'll go over BNB and Ethereum. I'll try and do just very quick technicals. I've been buying a lot of, which paid off massively the last few months, a lot of MCRT, Bitcoin, Meta, Google, Tesla, TSM, Uniswap, FXS. Those are the main holdings that and BNB, and all of them having huge gains. Tesla is up around 60 or 70, I think 60% since we started buying it. More actually, 70%. Huge gains. So big congratulations to all of you. If you've been watching, I've been making almost $1 million a day lately, which is beautiful. But once you get past a certain amount of wealth, it doesn't really change anything. Like, the only difference is you'll fly first class or private jet. Then you could buy a super yacht. But besides this, like after you're around 300K income, you're going to have a pretty like normal quality of life. The only difference, you have unlimited money, you can spend and buy whatever you want. But I wear a Nike t-shirt, I wear Nike shorts, I wear Adidas shoes. Apartment, like I live in more luxurious kind of places, but you can do that after 300K income anyway. So once you get to a certain amount of wealth, make sure you're giving 10% to the people around you, like charity, and building jobs and lives for people. That's why you get lots of money. It's to then build things and create things to better the world. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going in. And Bitcoin on the monthly charts, the main thing that everyone's like already like, oh, I'm worried that it's like topping, Bitcoin's overbought, da da da. If you look at the monthly stochastic, this is when it was overbought. You can see here when it topped out in 2017. This is when it was oversold, when it bottomed at 3K in 2018. This is when it was overbought in 2021. This is when it was oversold back in 2018, right? This is when it was also oversold back in 2016. And if we zoom in on that, you'll see what I'm talking about. How it touched the bottom of, when Bitcoin touched the bottom, it oversold on $173. And then when you zoom in here, you can see that Bitcoin was oversold. One second. You can see here Bitcoin was oversold down here on the stochastic, down on the bottom. You can see it was oversold in February 2019, and the price came to $3,900. And so everyone's like, oh, it's already overbought, it's already gone up a lot. But if you actually look at where the stochastic is, it's very oversold and it's just starting to turn up. So just keep that in mind. I'm not closing positions so quickly like other people. On the weekly, it's already overbought though, so it can have a little bit of a pullback. But I'm not seeing much selling. On the daily, we're still climbing up. We're in a bull flag and then a bull pennant. On the 4 hourly, we're oversold, heading up, and it's still staying in this bull pennant. You can see here we had this bull flag. This was a bull flag and a breakout. Then we have now a bullish pennant. This one here, which is a bullish movement. Base of the distance of this pole should be the breakout of this bullish bull flag or bullish pennant. And you can see it's now creating a symmetrical triangle, which is beautiful. So I would still be going long here on Bitcoin. It's still following exactly the path that I drew going back to the 25th of January. And the target for me is still 25K. It's just where you can get a good entry. And I would keep this same trade setup that I set up yesterday in case there's a little bit of a pullback. 22,718. It's opening. Stop loss 22,498. And take profit at 25,419. I would still take that trade setup for that potential breakout. And you can see 2 times it already broke out and then came back in. Took out the sell orders. Broke out, took out the sell orders, came back in. It didn't really double top. It's holding there. We're not getting much pullback. So I do think we're going to keep running up with Bitcoin, which is beautiful. And that's the trade that I would open right now. Opening 22,718, stop loss 22,498, take profit 25,419. If you want to trade Bitcoin, under the video in the description, so down below in the description and pin comment, you can go down below under the video and you can sign up to Bybit using that link. You can get $30,000 of bonuses when you trade and meet all the requirements on Bybit. That's the exchange that I'm using for trading. You can get MCRT on there. You can take the course. You can join all the Twitter, Instagram, and the free Telegram live group. and many students making huge gains in there. Yesterday I also had massive gains. These were my gains yesterday: 8,200 on that stock account, 807,000 I made in that crypto account, which is beautiful. This trades 10,800 and 1,085. This account 242,000, up from 130,000 1 month ago, so it's up around 110,000. MCRT, you can see the development coming along beautifully. There's this new daily rewards coming into the game. Lots of cool functionality has been added to the game as well, so pay attention to MCRT. This was on Thursday, 124,000, and I made 6,500 in that account. And just many days of many people, and not just me, the students also. Another huge W. This made student 67%. This student made 203%, 123%. Thank you, James. I took a little bit of profit, 207, and you can just see hundreds and hundreds of students making massive gains, which is beautiful. Let's go into BNB. I'll do quick technicals on BNB and then Ethereum. Or let's do just BNB right now, and then Ethereum I'll do in the next video. So this is BNB, and I think BNB is about to break out. Why? We have this multiple touches. 1, 2, 3 broke out, came back. 4, 5, multiple touches as well. And when you zoom in, it's trying to break through this resistance, and eventually it's going to break through. It's building a lot of pressure here, and once it breaks through, we'll have a big movement. First resistance is at $334, and then the second, which is 9% away without leverage, with 10x leverage is 90%, and then the second resistance is at 391. And then if it breaks that big downtrend line, that red, this red one, I'm going to make it red now. If it breaks through this red trend line, the downtrend that started on November 2021, then we can be targeting $645, and it looks like it's about to break out. So I think BNB is the first resistance to get through 334, and then if it breaks through 398, and then the all-time high is 645, and look at that, it looks like it's building a lot of pressure against this resistance to break through. So I would be going long here. That previous long look played out perfectly, and I would be going long here from BNB like this, opening a long, stop loss just underneath. It is a rising wedge, so that's not so good as a technical formation, but that's the trade that I would take on BNB, like this. 8 risk to reward ratio trade, making 9% without leverage, 10x leverage 90%, 20x leverage will be 180% profits, which is beautiful. So those are my updates on BNB and Bitcoin. I'm still very bullish here. People are thinking that it's overbought, but in my opinion it's not. In the long-term side of things, a lot of people panic, and there's a lot of panic in the markets, and whenever there's so much panic, whenever there's so much selling, even though they printed trillions of dollars of money, and that money didn't go anywhere, it was just sitting on the sideline. It's still sitting on that sideline. People still have it in their accounts. They printed money, they increased interest rates, but that money's still sitting there. And if once FOMO really kicks in, that money's going to pour back in my opinion. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section, what are you buying? And I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.